Hi guys, Crypto Clover here. I'm here at the BitConnect office in Vietnam in Hanoi. I was going to do a quick $1,110 reinvest to get to the $50,000 total investment mark with BitConnect. So here we go. So looking at my dashboard here, I've got just under 50,000. I've earned just a little bit under 23,000 so far, so it's been performing really well. You know, I typically like to hold, you know, my funds in the BitConnect coin as the price has been coming up quite a bit. I mean, $120, it's been kind of holding around that price point fairly steady for a little while. So, yeah, $1,110, about 9 BitConnect tokens coming in here, confirm. So we just put out that loan. We're going to get that back in 239 days. We're going to refresh our browser here. And now our total investment is at $50,000. So taking a little bit of a look at the volatility software, just wanted to take a look at some of the interest payments here. You know, it's been, you know, 1.5% over, you know, basically almost on average about, what was that, about a 6-day stretch. So during that stretch, I mean, I was making, you know, roughly over $1,000 a day on the investment that I had. I didn't have a whole lot of expenses, so I just continuously was reinvesting. You know, and now I'm at the $50,000 mark. So you know, that's great. So you know, the interest rates have been you know, really good as of late. I mean, typically a 1% average is what we've been seeing, but it looks like over the last 30 days it's been, you know, roughly about 1.2. Let's look at the, yeah, so over the last 7 days it's been 1.47% interest. So that's, you know, that's great. Taking a look at how it's been performing relative to some of the other coins. You know, you can see here, you know, Bitcoin Cash, oof, man, 70% increase. It's gone up quite a bit. Most of these other coins, though, you know, haven't been performing as well. BitConnect has, you know, progressively been, you know, steadily progressing up. So it's good to see. The market cap is going to be cracking the $1 billion market cap here real soon. So right now we have 10 coins over $1 billion market cap. So BitConnect is very close to cracking that soon. So it's very encouraging to see the, you know, just the growth of this coin. You know, coming in here a little bit, we can take a look at some of the markets. It's been expanding a little bit more, so now it's being, you know, offered on this TRINH exchange. A little bit of a smaller exchange. I mean, taking a look, I don't know if it really has. It doesn't seem to have a whole lot of volume. You know, mainly Bitcoin Cash. But you know, at least it's you know, slowly starting to expand some of the other markets. It has been, you know, offered, you know, as a way to purchase through Litecoin, Dogecoin, and Ethereum through Nova Exchange. So, you know, the common thread that we typically will see is the 90% mark with the BitConnect exchange. You know, this was very common with Bitcoin, you know, back, if you look back in Bitcoin's history, and it took a little while for, you know, to actually have a little bit more widespread adoption in some of the other exchanges. BitConnect's going to be added to some more exchanges here in the near future, so that is going to only help the adoption of this coin across the different markets. You know, taking a look at the charts, you can see that it's just had a dramatic growth. The volumes have steadily been increasing, and pretty much since we hit about August this year, you know, in the month of August, the volumes have really started to come up quite a bit. Typically, you'll see more price appreciation when you have higher volumes with the coins, and so that's what we're seeing right now. And it's just, you know, this was about $60, just earlier this month, and so now at about $120, you know, price point. It's roughly doubled. It was about a $500 million market cap. It's almost $800 million now. It's going to be pushing the $1 billion market cap here very soon. So we have a little bit of a residual amount here. So I also wanted to show you guys how to transfer this to your BitPay card. So I'm going to come in here and log into my card here. I've been running a little bit low. I just been using it a little bit more here. I think I only have like a little under $200. We're going to need to transfer Bitcoin to our BitPay card. So right now we have BitConnect tokens, a little under 3 tokens. So we're going to come into the exchange. From the exchange, we're going to need to sell these coins. So in order to sell the coins, we're going to need to find someone that is buying. We're going to come into the exchange, click on the price. It's going to fill in right here on our sell order. We're going to click all. We're going to sell into Bitcoin. So we can see here it's going to give us about 0.08 Bitcoin. Confirm. So we just sold those on the market, and we can come back into our dashboard. Kind of see where we're at. So we now have 0.08 Bitcoin in our wallet. So coming over, we're going to come into the exchange again so that we can get the withdrawal. So with the BitPay card, if you come in here and you come to add funds, it's going to want the US dollar equivalent. So we're going to come in and we're going to do a little bit of a conversion, and we're going to paste in the amount that we have here, and it's going to give us $343 roughly. So what we're going to do is we're going to take those funds and we're going to drop them in here, and it's going to give us an amount that we're going to need to transfer. It's going to be a one-time address that you can transfer. It does have the scan code, but what we're going to do is we're going to come into copy. It's giving you a little bit of a warning, making sure that you are kind of doing this correctly. So here is the address. We're going to copy that, come into the market here. We're going to withdraw Bitcoin, and we're going to add our address here. And so what I typically recommend is to actually use the number that they give you. We're going to copy that. So I received an error here at 0.0808, which is a little bit more than we have in our wallet. So the conversion that we had was a little bit more than the 343. So what I'm going to do is we're going to actually come back and redo this just a little bit under, so it gives us a little bit of a buffer. So coming in, so we're going to take the amount, come over to the copy tab, copy the address, make sure that that is correct, and then we're going to copy this amount, come in here, and we're going to change this to the amount that it gave us. So just so you guys get a little bit of an idea of the fees, it's going to charge 0.0007 Bitcoin, which is roughly $3. So we're going to come over to the copy tab. We're going to grab this amount right here, copy, coming into our withdrawal section, pasting that amount, and we've already got our password in there, so we're going to confirm send. It does take a little bit of time. It's not necessarily instantaneous. I've had this range of from maybe just an hour or two to several hours to actually have those funds represented on the card. And there we have it, success. So refreshing here, we can see that we have the transaction pending. You can view the confirmation status, but this is going to take a little bit of time to actually process. So just be patient with this. It's going to take a little bit of time to be loaded to the card. So refreshing here, we can see that we have the transaction pending. You can view the confirmation status, but this is going to take a little bit of time to actually process. So just be patient with this. It's going to take a little bit of time to be loaded to the card. But yeah, that is adding funds to our BitPay card. So now, with those funds and the funds that are already in the account, it'll be a little bit over $500, and that'll be just enough for me to travel for the next week here or so. Also wanted to take a quick peek at the roadmap so we can get a little bit of an idea of where things are headed in here in the near future. So here in the month of August, the web staking wallet, BCC staking on the web, is the newer development that they're rolling out along with the security improvements. The security improvements, we've already seen the Cloudflare DDoS protection implemented on their website. They're going to be implementing more aggressive marketing campaigns in September. More press releases, blogging, social media campaign, online and offline marketing. So they're definitely working on development. The platform is really starting to grow. I think people are starting to get a little bit more confidence in the system. There's just been a tremendous amount of testimonials online of people that are invested in the platform. So like and subscribe. Let me know your comments in the section below. Let me know if you have anything that you'd like me to take a little bit of a deeper look into. And other than that, I'll catch you on the next one.